पानी और खून भी एक साथ नहीं बह सकता।
India and Pakistan have a ceasefire, but it's not like they've stopped fighting. They have a new front line, and that is water. A few weeks ago, India suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, and now Pakistan has dragged China into this fight. Beijing has made an announcement. It is accelerating the construction of a dam in Pakistan, a dam called the Mohman Hydropower Project. It is being built in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, a province in northwestern Pakistan. This dam will be built on the Swat River. It is not part of the Indus system. And yet, there is a link. The Swat River's waters do feed into the Indus. So if Pakistan gets a dam on Swat, it can potentially influence the flow of the river. China began building this dam in 2019. It was scheduled to be completed next year. So this project is not new. What is new is their urgency to complete it. China is fast-tracking the dam. Chinese mouthpiece CCTV reported the story first. They released this on Saturday. It said concrete filling has begun on the dam. What does that mean? It signals the start of a key construction phase. The foundational work is done. Phases like evacuation, excavation, and structural reinforcement are complete. And now, concrete is being poured to form the main body of the dam. A statement was released with this report. It said, and I quote, "The concrete filling marks a critical construction milestone and a phase of accelerated development for this national flagship project of Pakistan." And this is obviously a reaction to India's moves. The timing says it all. As we speak, Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar is visiting Beijing. They could discuss the Indus Waters Treaty. Like I said, India has put this treaty in abeyance, meaning the treaty is suspended. It was done in response to the Pahalgam terror attack, and the message was delivered by Prime Minister Modi himself. This is what he said.
भारत का मत एकदम स्पष्ट है। टेरर और टॉक एक साथ नहीं हो सकते। टेरर और ट्रेड एक साथ नहीं चल सकते और पानी और खून भी एक साथ नहीं बह सकता।
So what is the Indus Treaty? It's a water-sharing pact. It covers six rivers that flow between India and Pakistan. The treaty divided the waters equally. Each country has access to 3 rivers. India got the Ravi, Beas and Satluj rivers. Pakistan got the Indus, Jhelum and Chenab. Now, this agreement survived all wars and terror attacks in the past, but now it has been put on hold. And that's a problem for Pakistan. 80% of their agricultural land depends on the Indus system for water. It feeds Pakistani farmers, it sustains their crops, their cities, and their 240 million people. So Islamabad is rattled. It called India's move an act of war. It threatened to respond. But India did not budge. So Pakistan pulled in China. This is a pressure tactic, straight out of Beijing's playbook of coercion. China has been doing it for a while. Last year, in fact, they made a similar move. They targeted the Brahmaputra River. China announced a dam project on the Brahmaputra. And not just any other dam. They're planning to build the world's largest dam on the Brahmaputra. They picked the location strategically, close to the line of actual control, LAC, the de facto border between India and China. If China gets a dam here, it can control the flow of the Brahmaputra. This is a river that flows into India's northeastern states and then into Bangladesh. The Chinese dam will dwarf all other projects, including China's own Three Gorges Dam, which is the biggest in the world right now. It also sends a signal, a new phase of confrontation that is underway. And India is preparing for it. New Delhi is planning to ramp up its own dam infrastructure. The orders came from Prime Minister Modi himself. He wants all water projects to be expedited. This includes dams on the Indus, Chenab and the Jhelum. the rivers that are part of Pakistan's water supply. As per the Indus Treaty, India can draw only a limited amount of water from these rivers. But with the treaty now suspended and Pakistan calling China for help, the gloves are off. Beijing's moves threaten India's water security. This is no longer just a water dispute. China and Pakistan want to use dams as instruments of conflict. So this is an escalation. The tide is still rising. India is well within its rights to respond. At First Post, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat. And when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake. So we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on First Post will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.